Hello, my fam. Oh, my God. I did it. I made it on time. Hello, hello. Well, not on time. I'm a little late. I was just filming something, but thankfully, they came to my house and they were able to film here. They're wrapping up they're breaking down the equipment now. Hey, Micah. I can't tell you what I was filming, but remember this, because you're gonna see it on television, hopefully soonish. Hey, Ashley. All right. Hi, I'm Perez Hilton, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and we are here every weekday at the same time, 7:15 p.m. Eastern, 4:15 Pacific. If you can, like all of these lovely people, please consider becoming a member of my channel. That would mean so much. Oh, wow. Yesterday's live got a good amount of views. Thank you. In addition to supporting my channel, if you become a member, you get to chat live with me during all of the premieres. I just switched this to member only mode. However, everybody can watch and everybody can comment after the premiere is over. I didn't even get a chance to come up with a title because I was literally just filming. I'm like, I've got to go, you guys. I told you I had to end at 7 p.m. Eastern and they're running a little late, but it is what it is. You can't not finish because that would be a little bit rude or unprofessional of me, even though they went late. It's all good. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Okay. Oh, I wish I could show it to you, but I can't because let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it from Entertainment Tonight or something. No, I just see paparazzi pictures. Anyways, Aaron Carter is the subject of a new documentary about his family, and his son, who is 3 years old, Prince Carter, showed up at the premiere of the documentary, and Aaron Carter's son, Prince, looks so much like him. It's such a beautiful blessing. Made his red carpet debut. Hopefully the kid did not watch the movie because that film is pretty deep. It's about addiction and the Carter family. They had 5 children. Hey, Adam. 5 children, and 3 of the 5 died young, because of addiction issues. 3 of the 5. Nick Carter and his sister Angel are the only survivors. Wow. I sure hope addiction skips him. All right, on to other news. Let's lighten the mood. This was just announced. I think this is really awesome. That Carter's documentary is going to be on Paramount Plus. In more TV-related news, it was just announced that there is going to be a British version of Saturday Night Live. Hey, Melanie and Piali, titled SNL UK. It's going to launch next year on Sky Max and Now. Lorne Michaels will also serve as executive producer, and it'll have the same format as Saturday Night Live in the US. I have watched some Big Brother UK clips, Nicole. Yes, I've been paying attention to everything because I love JoJo. And I actually like Trisha, what's her last name? Trisha Goddard? Trisha Goddard. Yes, I was right. The talk show host. She's battling stage 4 breast cancer. Bless her. She's got metastatic breast cancer, like terminal. And she's in the Big Brother house. Yeah. That Mickey Rourke is still bonkers. He apparently he's probably exaggerating, but I think I saw this one thing where he like said in the diary room that he hadn't spoken to people in 2 years. Yeah, I believe it actually. He's a character. Oh God, you know who also did? You know who did Celebrity Big Brother? But he struggled in that. I struggled in that house. It's a hard thing. You know who I loved on Celebrity Big Brother? The late Leslie Jordan. God, I remember he was on with that awful Frenchie. Remember Frenchie from Rock of Love? And she cut up Leslie Jordan's underwear. Remember that? What a witch. What a witch. Anyways. Oh my God, Melanie, it was awful. Here's some behind the scenes magic of Celebrity Big Brother. In the UK version, actually, I don't know how they do it now, but when I did Celebrity Big Brother back in 2015, there was one room where we all slept. In the Big Brother house in the US, there's a lot of different bedrooms. But in ours, there was just one bedroom, one giant bedroom. And when it was lights out, you'd be in the bedroom and they would lock the door and you wouldn't be able to get out. And then they would put this metal grate down to block any sunshine out. Okay? Because usually what would happen is on Celebrity Big Brother, at nighttime, they would give the housemates alcohol. So the alcohol was to like loosen everybody up, and also to like have it pop off, have it get lit. So people would start drinking, and then they'd start fighting also, and people wouldn't go to bed till late, like 12:30, 1 in the morning, something like that. You couldn't have any clocks, any watches, but there was one clock in the kitchen. People would go to bed late, and they wouldn't put lights out till like most people were asleep. Like they tried to make it so you all went to sleep at the same time, even though you could go to bed early, but you'd go to bed with the lights on. Anyways, after it was lights out, like at around 1 a.m., they wanted to force you to get like 8 hours of sleep. That's why they put the metal grate down, like a metal shade, to block all sunshine in from the window. But here's the really awful part. They would lock you in the bedroom, and if you got up early, like there were some old people in my house, like Keith Chegwin, Ken Morley, Alexander O'Neill. All three were in their 60s or older at the time that they did Celebrity Big Brother. Sometimes old people wake up really early, like 6 a.m., right? Or 5:30 a.m. or whatever. If you woke up at 5:30 or 6 a.m., you had to stay in the bedroom, in your bed, or in the like lounge, the couch lounge area thing, and you couldn't leave until they let you out. And sometimes you'd have to like just stay there for hours. Thank you, Jennifer. Until they deemed that you could leave. And I guess I sort of maybe understand it a little bit if they were like setting up a task. But they weren't setting up tasks most nights. You know, like setting up a task, you'd wake up and then there'd be like something there that you would see and react to. That didn't happen regularly. Anyways, speaking of reality television shows, Hilaria Baldwin, aka Hillary from Boston, Alec Baldwin's wife, has revealed the plastic surgery that she had done. after having 7 kids. On her reality show with Alec, she says that she got a breast lift. Quote, since I was breastfeeding for so long, it was one of those things I decided to do, like a little up. I've been pregnant and or breastfeeding for over a decade. I think this is the first time that I've not been pregnant and or breastfeeding since I started having kids. It almost felt like my body wasn't my body anymore because I was so used to my body being a certain way. Cool. Congrats to her. All right. What's the headline I want for this video? Y'all, have any of you heard or been paying attention to the craziness surrounding the wife of that guy in Weezer? Weezer, the band from, Buddy Holly. Oh, I know just my Buddy Holly. Anyways, the most bizarre story. The bassist is married to this woman named, what's her name? Jillian, okay? And she lives in Eagle Rock, which is like the eastern part of Los Angeles by downtown. Jillian Lauren or Jillian Schreiner goes by both names. There was a wild pursuit in Los Angeles where I believe somebody had stolen a car and it wasn't. Okay. The police were assisting California Highway Patrol officers in their search for 3 suspects from a misdemeanor hit and run. But how these things work in Los Angeles is that it was being telecast live on the news. And I'm guessing that Jillian was watching the news and the police ended up in a neighboring backyard because one of the suspects had been running through a backyard, and then they came upon her in the front yard of her neighboring residence holding a Pew Pew. The police told her to put her Pew Pew down, but she refused and pointed it at them. So then they fired upon her. She fled into the house, and then eventually she was taken into custody and taken to a hospital. She was booked on attempted murder charges and released after posting $1 million bond. Like, what was she thinking? Like, I just want to know what she was thinking. Wait, let me look at her. Let me look at her IG. Apparently, she's like a big Pew Pew nut. Let's see. What can we learn about her from? I mean, nothing looks out of the ordinary so far. Ooh, what's this? Here we go. Oh, Oh, okay. Look at this one. Oh, I don't want to show it because it's like, oh, poor little dead duckies. She went, what was that TV show about the like duck commander or whatnot? You know what I'm talking about? She went hunting with them. I heard she's got like a reputation for being a fan of like the Pew Pew or whatnot. Duck Dynasty, that's it. That's it. She went hunting with those folks recently. You can see that on her IG. Trying to see what else. Oh, she's given a TED Talk. Interesting. Anyways, Weezer is supposed to be performing at Coachella this weekend. I wonder if they're going to cancel now because of all this drama. Should they? I think they should still perform. She's still alive, you know? Get a replacement bassist. If the husband doesn't want to participate. That's a great call, Melanie. Yeah, nobody cares about the bassist. All right, in even crazier news, China is retaliating against the United States in so many ways, not just by imposing high tariffs on us, but China announced, is Justin Bieber at Coachella? He's likely going to be there, yes. I think people only really know the lead, Adam. I think they only know Rivers Cuomo. I don't know any other band member from Weezer. Anyways, China is going to be reducing the amount of Hollywood movies that they allow to be shown in China. Let me look at the exact number or what the announcement was. Hollywood movies, China. Here we go. The headline: China to reduce import of Hollywood films. Beijing bites back at U.S. tariffs by curbing Hollywood film imports. China said Thursday it would immediately restrict imports of Hollywood films in retaliation for Donald Trump's escalation of the U.S. tariffs. I wonder how many, by how much? It doesn't seem too bad. It says, we will follow market rules, respect the audience's choice, and moderately reduce the number of American films imported. China is the world's second largest film market. We have always adhered to a high level of opening up to the outside world and will introduce more excellent films from the world to meet market demand. Anyways, you know what Donald Trump's response to all of this was? Let me play you the clip. Okay.
Films that can be shown there. What's your reaction to them now targeting cultural exports from the United States?
I think I've heard of worse things.
China retaliated today by reducing the number of American films that can be shown there. What's your reaction to them now targeting cultural exports from the United States?
I think I've heard of worse things.
Crazy. Mocking the impact that this is going to have on the film industry. Ridiculous. All right, let's see. What else? Cynthia Erivo has announced her new album. It's going to come out June 6th. I wish that I could show you the cover image, but it's a little too risque. She's completely without any clothes on. You just see her from the side, though. And sonically, It sounds like she's really trying to do Imogen Heap. You know, like vocal layers, like using her voice as production. Cool. If you're in the UK and you're voting on Celebrity Big Brother, who are you going to vote out? Or how does it work? Is it vote out or vote safe? Jojo C will put up Mickey Rourke for nomination. I think that he'll be spared. But who knows? We find out tomorrow night. And that's it for today, my fam. Tomorrow is Friday. Come join me. I'll be back at the same time, 7:15 p.m. Eastern, 4:15 Pacific. I do have time for a couple questions. If anybody has questions, comments, concerns, observations. Let me take this off because I am warm. It's hot. It's like 90 something today in Vegas. I love it. It's like officially summertime. Anything? Nothing? Coachella will probably be very warm indeed. Excuse me. All right, y'all. I love you. I will see you tomorrow. Bodine. Thank you, Bodine. Yes, I have been following both of those stories. Both very sad, Adam. The helicopter crash over the Hudson and some venue in the Dominican Republic. I think it was a nightclub or a concert venue, I forget. The roof caved in, if I remember. I read it quickly. Sad. Yeah, I do think Justin might go cray-cray at Coachella. Hopefully not. All right, y'all, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you to my subscribers. Have a wonderful night. Bye.